Can you explain to me what's going on today?
Last night he was taking me a lot.
He was shaking you?
And stuff with the pillows. Got up and pulled me from my hair and pushed my head toward the cabinet in my head, like went like that, and it's like swollen right here.
What did you feel when he grabbed your neck?
I don't know, like I was like trying to fight to get it off, and then all of a sudden, like my body just started feeling weak.
On April 23, 2021, the Las Cruces Police Department received an unusual emergency call. A bus driver reported that one of the children on his route had slipped him a note. The child's message was chilling. His mother was in danger, and his father was responsible. The boy's bravery that day would change his family's trajectory forever.
This gave Veronica an idea that would save her and her family's life.
The bus driver parked just outside the family's neighborhood and stayed with the child, ensuring his safety until officers arrived. Inside the house, his mother, Veronica, had just endured a horrific 12-hour ordeal at the hands of her boyfriend, Eric Alvarado.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, I'm a bus driver and one of my students just passed me a note that says his mother needs help and that his dad is hurting her.
Okay, do you have an address?
Yeah, they live on, it's the first house when you turn into the neighborhood.
Okay, officers are being dispatched now. Can you stay with the child until law enforcement arrives?
Yeah, so I'm just parked outside the neighborhood. I'll stay here.
The previous night had been a nightmare for Veronica. Eric's rage erupted into relentless violence. Over those agonizing hours, he refused to let her out of his sight. He confiscated her phone, leaving her no way to call for help. Any movement or attempt to escape was met with physical and emotional abuse.
Just the night before, Veronica had endured 12 hours of what could only be described as a living hell, all because of her abusive boyfriend, Eric Alvarado.
But Veronica's son provided a ray of hope. Despite the danger, she managed to scribble a note and hand it to her child, asking him to give it to someone at school. That small act of courage set off a chain reaction that would save her and her family. When officers arrived, Veronica recounted the previous night in heartbreaking detail. Eric's violent rampage began with a simple argument over food. Furious that dinner wasn't ready, he began yelling at her and the children. His anger quickly escalated into physical abuse.
Can you explain to me what's going on today?
Last night he was taking me a lot.
He was shaking you?
And stuff with the pillows.
Okay.
He picked me up. He got my head against the cabinet, and then he slept on top of here. And then my kids were screaming and crying. And he said that he was either I die or he's gonna have a shot with you guys.
Veronica described how Eric grabbed her by the hair and slammed her head into a cabinet, leaving bruises and cuts. He choked her until she felt weak, unable to fight back. At one point, he lifted her off the ground and slammed her onto the counter. Her children, crying and terrified, witnessed the attack.
Were you trying to get away from him, or what happened?
I just started doing whatever he asked me. He would even tell me to follow him to the bathroom when he needed the bathroom. He would make me pick up the seat for him.
Okay.
He said, "Are you gonna let me?" And then I was just like, "Well, neither." And then, but I was crying for my mom. He's like, "You really think I would do that?"
He didn't try to get out, and he didn't forcefully try to keep you
I
from
was
leaving or
like,
anything like that?
I've tried before, and it never works. So I just stayed quietly, and I stayed up on the bed. I rolled like to try to get away, and he would just pull me closer and hug me.
Okay.
As Veronica shared her story, it became clear this wasn't an isolated incident. She admitted she had tried to escape before, but never succeeded. Each failed attempt only made her feel more trapped. This cycle of abuse is often referred to as learned helplessness, where victims feel powerless to change their situation after repeated trauma.
But I didn't have a phone to call you guys, so I just only.
What happened to your phone?
He has it, but he always takes it because he knows that I'm gonna call the cops.
Okay, so the marks on your face, is that from him, or? And not from you? Okay.
And then.
Eric's violent behavior was compounded by his mental health struggles. Veronica revealed he suffered from PTSD, anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder. Though he was prescribed medication, he hadn't taken it that night. While his untreated mental health issues didn't excuse his actions, they may have contributed to the severity of his behavior.
He was just more frustrated because he was yelling at the kids, and then he started to get upset with me. He got upset because I didn't cook, grabbed himself something to eat, and he told me to cook garbage and give it to him, but it's because I had the baby in the bed and I laid down. She was getting upset every time I walked out.
Okay.
And then so I came in here all mad talking shit, and I was right there by the microwave, and I slammed it to close it because he had his food in there. I was going to heat it up, and he told me to shut up, and then he got up and pulled me from my hair and pushed my head toward the cabinet in my head, like went like that, and that's why it's swollen right here. Went like that, and my eyebrow hit right here.
Veronica continued to tell the officer about that night's abuse, how he choked her, threw her around, and grabbed hold of her so hard that she couldn't force his hand away to save herself.
Yeah, I was holding onto his arm, but he lifted me up because he's so strong. He lifted me up and he slammed me on the counter. My kids were crying at the same time. My oldest son came out.
What did you feel when he grabbed your neck?
I don't know, like I was like trying to fight to get it off, and then all of a sudden, like my body just started feeling weak.
Feeling weak?
Yeah, and I felt like I was underwater and I couldn't breathe. And I was just like trying to calm him down, like, oh baby, I love you, please stop, this is not. But I was just like, because I already know how he is.
Veronica also explained that Eric had a history of manipulating her emotions. He alternated between extreme kindness and cruelty, textbook love bombing. This psychological manipulation created a dependency, making it even harder for her to leave.
From PTSD, depression.
And he hasn't took his medication either.
Bipolar depression and...
Yes, it takes so much help. He has anxiety, bipolar.
Yeah. So the only thing that set him off was the whole him not having food ready and all that?
No, it was the kids. He was yelling at my son.
Okay.
And that if anything gets him upset, he gets really, really upset.
Eric's abuse extended beyond physical violence. He controlled every aspect of Veronica's life, including taking her phone to prevent her from calling for help. She bore visible marks of his violence, with bruises on her face and injuries from the repeated assaults.
How long have you been with him?
On and off for 7 years. There's a time when he sent me to the hospital, but I didn't first try.
So you never...
I felt bad because he always calls me just like, I'm sorry, this is that.
So
I'm a sick man.
Has he ever been charged with domestic or anything like that? He has? In Las Cruces or New Mexico?
With his ex-girlfriend.
Okay, but not with you?
Yeah.
When officers asked about Eric's behavior after his attacks, Veronica described how he would sometimes collapse in apparent panic attacks. She wasn't sure if these episodes were genuine or just another way for him to manipulate her into feeling sympathy for him.
When you were standing up and then you started... I don't know if he was making him do himself. Is that normal for him?
He gets like that when he's really upset. And he's not acting in an angry way. He does that, and sometimes like he'll fall on me and like I can't pick him up.
Okay.
So panic attacks are normal for him?
He's been out in all week.
She says he has knives in the drawer, so...
Eric, meanwhile, was taken to the hospital after one of his apparent panic attacks. Medically, he was stable, but officers decided to transport him for further evaluation. Once released from the hospital, he was immediately taken into custody.
Okay.
He told me that I'm starting to remember a little bit. It's like, I didn't think I'm gonna be that long in fucking jail. I get bonded up real fucking quick.
So I know you said you want a restraining order, so we'll work on getting that. Usually it's going to be an emergency restraining order.
Would I be able to press charges on him?
So in situations like this, it's up to the state to pursue charges. So usually we go through with, no matter if we have charges, we're going to go through with the charges whether you want to or not.
I should have pressed charges when I couldn't even open my eyes.
At the police station, detectives from the Criminal Investigation Division began questioning Eric. His evasive and dismissive behavior didn't help his case. He denied any wrongdoing, refusing to take responsibility for his actions.
Turn around for this officer. Turn around for him, bro. There you go. Oh, man, I got all the pills, bro. Alright, bud. Well, before we take you in, alright, you're gonna be placed under arrest, okay? CID is the one that are gonna take you the charges. Unfortunately, I don't know them. But you are gonna be served a
Emergency restraining order.
I would suggest not contacting her, writing her, going to the house, none of that.
Despite his lack of cooperation, detectives had already gathered enough evidence to charge Eric with multiple crimes. He faced 2 counts of aggravated battery, 1 for strangulation and 1 for suffocation. He was also charged with battery against a household member and deprivation of property.
Detective Bardo with the Las Cruces Police Department. How you doing? What happened last night? Okay, so you're here for a reason, and I'm here with you for a reason, and that's to get your side of the story. If you're gonna tell me nothing, I'm gonna go ahead and leave and proceed my investigation. So right now, this is your chance.
What am I being charged with?
I'm not there yet,
What's-
but I'm in an investigation. I'm investigating you.
I don't feel good, man.
Okay.
I want to go.
All right. I'm gonna take you back to the holding cell, okay? So the last thing that I need to do is get your side of the story. Since you're not gonna give that to me, I'm gonna go ahead and charge you with 3 counts of aggravated battery on a household member. 2 of them are strangulation. The other one's gonna be suffocation. Or 2 of them be suffocation. One's gonna be strangulation. Battery on a household member, and also deprivation of property to a household member. 3 of the 5 are gonna be felonies. Okay?
What? Why are they felonies? What did I do that?
3 felonies.
Why?
Do you want to talk to me about it?
But like, what did I do? What did you say?
I don't know,
What did
you were
say?
there.
Say it. I didn't.
You were there
I didn't do
last night.
nothing. I didn't do nothing, bro.
Okay.
I did nothing
Then
for
stay
her.
with that. Stay with that story.
I want to know what the
I'm not gonna tell you
felonies are.
anything because you don't want to tell me anything.
Veronica, meanwhile, began to process the events of the day. With the restraining order in place and Eric in custody, she had a chance to start rebuilding her life. She expressed a mix of relief and determination, knowing she was finally free from Eric's control.
Hello?
May I speak to Veronica, please?
This is her. Yes?
Okay, just real quick, I wanted to let you know that I'm gonna go ahead and charge Eric. He's gonna have 3 felonies, which is gonna be aggravated battery on a household member. 2 of them are strangulation. One's gonna be strangulation. The other one's gonna be battery on a household member, and the other one's deprivation of property of a household member. So another thing, I'm asking the officer to call a Sky report to CYFD. Because of what he exposed the children to. They'll probably just reach out to you, ask to see the conditions of the house, make sure that they're suitable for the children.
I know because of what happened, but then at the same time, I don't know how to say this. I accept what you're doing, but there won't be any way he can see his kid.
There will be, but it's got to be in different terms now. The way you guys had it, it obviously didn't work because look what he's exposing the children to.
Child Protective Services also stepped in to ensure the children's well-being. Witnessing such trauma at a young age can have lasting effects, and CPS would work to provide the children with the support and resources they needed to heal. As of July 2024, Eric Alvarado remains in custody, awaiting sentencing. He is expected to serve up to 8 years in prison for his crimes. While his punishment will never erase the pain he caused, it ensures that Veronica and her children are safe from his abuse. When officers responded to reports of a woman being forcibly dragged into a hotel, they had no idea the case would escalate into a harrowing encounter that revealed shocking abuse. It all began with a concerned call from a bystander. Witnesses reported seeing a man dragging a woman into the building, and their description painted a grim picture. Determined to ensure her safety, officers headed to the hotel and began investigating.
She was like forced in there against her will. I just don't want her up in a room getting beaten the shit out of her.
You saw him go through this door? Which door?
He went through that door.
That door right here? Okay, yeah, we'll check around and see if we can find them, okay? I appreciate you calling, though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
30 days of code. 13
Hotel staff initially seemed unhelpful. They claimed to have no information about any incidents and insisted that their records wouldn't identify which vehicle belonged to which room. But after some persistence, officers located a room registered under the suspect's name, Lewis, and proceeded to investigate.
Anybody with that name typed in here?
To say like something is going on.
Someone told you something was going on. You guys didn't see anything.
We haven't seen anything, and we just went there and we have seen the.
Oh, you went and looked, you didn't see anything?
We didn't see anything.
And you don't know what room would have like a man and a female, and you can't check the car? Like,
No.
you don't keep records? Okay. They don't keep records of what car belongs to what room?
Can you check last name's gonna be, first name would be Lewis. Can you look up that name?
And just see what room it belongs to?
Yeah, that's all. We don't need
That big a
because
deal, we just gotta make sure the lady's okay.
When they knocked on his door, Lewis greeted the officers with obvious tension. He claimed to be alone and refused their request to enter the room. His behavior immediately raised suspicions, especially as he insisted there was no one else inside. Officers pressed him, explaining they were only there to ensure no one was injured.
Hey, how's it going, sir? Good, are you?
Hi.
Hey, we got called about a couple arguing outside. Okay. That ain't you guys? No.
Do you have a lady friend with you?
No, it's just me. It's
This
just
is
you?
Okay.
Okay. You mind if we come in and check real quick?
And then we'll leave. Let's make sure there's not a lady that's injured.
Yeah, actually I do. You do what? Yeah, I do mind. You do mind? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna assume right now that there is somebody in there. Yeah.
You're not in any trouble. We just gotta make sure she's
we
okay.
just gotta make sure she's
Someone
okay,
said you had an
buddy, that's it.
argument out at the car, and we want to make sure everyone's okay. Okay.
That's it, buddy. That's it.
Is there anyone else in here? What are you on the monitor for?
GPS.
For what though?
Parole.
For what though?
Just.
How about this? Let's not. I bet you're hesitant to talk to us because you don't want to get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So let's just meet your lady friend. See if everyone's okay. We'll bounce. What are you on parole for? Before we end up the whole calling people and you get all upset. What are you on parole for? Let's not make this more difficult.
I'm on parole for.
Is it like drugs? Okay. All right. Well, where's your lady friend?
I don't have.
Is she in here? Can I look in the bathroom? You want to step out and look in the bathroom?
No, you can get a warrant.
Okay, we need to make sure there's not an injured person. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, really, you can get a warrant.
Not if we're looking for an injured person. That's a bit different. Someone's claiming you dragged some lady from your vehicle into here.
No, I did not.
Okay, so are you worried you got drugs or something that we're gonna see?
No.
Okay, so why won't you let us look and see if there's an injured lady in the bathroom?
There's nobody in there.
All right.
Eventually, officers made their way into the room to check for the alleged victim. Inside the bathroom, they found her. The woman was standing in the shower, wet, with a towel wrapped around her and her hair obscuring her face. She claimed she was fine, but her demeanor and appearance told a different story.
Okay. Anyone injured?
While the audio becomes redacted for a short period of time, these two officers discover a woman in the bathroom with very visible injuries. The incident report we've gathered provides a clear count of the interaction these officers had with the woman. After finding her in the shower, officers observed she was wet and wearing a towel with her hair in her face. She stated she was okay, but appeared upset and denied being injured. Officers asked several times if she wanted police services, but surprisingly denied that as well. One of the officers then shined her flashlight toward the woman, which clearly showed the severity of one of her injuries. She had a very dark purple and black discoloration on her eye, along with a slight redness. The woman then became very upset and started crying. While this woman soon reveals what truly happened to her,
As officers questioned her, she hesitated to share the full story, but the details she did reveal were disturbing. She had been staying with Lewis for 5 days, and during that time, he had threatened her repeatedly. She described a specific incident in the parking lot when she attempted to leave. Enraged, Lewis forced her back into the room and assaulted her, punching her in the head and face over a dozen times.
All right, I'm leaving, man. No, hold up. You can't leave, okay?
Yeah, no, I can't. No, yes, I can. We're not on arrest.
Right now, we are investigating a domestic situation. That means you can't leave. If you try to walk out, right? I've been nice to you by following you out here, dude. But if you walk away from me now, I gotta put you in cuffs, okay? All right, fine. All right, so just stay here, all right? Fine. So tell me, did something happen, or did they just call because it's all bullshit?
It's all bullshit. It's her ex-boyfriend. That's the problem.
Okay. Is he here right now or no?
As far as I know, I hope not.
Wait, what?
I hope not.
Okay. What's he doing to her? Or to you guys, I should say?
He's threatened me with, whatever never mind.
It's okay.
You guys ain't gonna believe it anyways.
I'm only asking. To be honest, I don't want to be here, dude. It's hot. I'm trying to get food. You know what I'm saying?
I picked her up. She had a black eye.
Okay.
And I got pissed off.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't want anything to do with him. Nothing.
Okay.
All right?
So basically, you picked her off from her exes or something, or what? Okay. So you guys are dating, or you guys used to date?
Oh, used to.
Used to date?
Yeah, we don't have nothing anymore.
Okay. See, that's all you want to know, man. That's it. Right. You just want to walk back, then it'll be faster.
Lewis's control extended beyond physical abuse. The woman explained he took her working phone to prevent her from calling for help and demanded she use a fake name during any interaction with police. She also shared that this wasn't the first time Lewis had battered her, but her previous reports never seemed to help because his mother was a judge.
Hold on. We can't actually go inside. We just gotta stay.
Can you hear my chew then? Before I...
Where's Chew? Huh? Okay, alright. So for now we're gonna detain you, alright, buddy?
No, we're not joking.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Hey, stop! Stop running! Stop running! I'm gonna take you! Stop running! I'm gonna take you if you keep running! Stop running! Stop!
You're under arrest.
Take you! Leave him alone!
Hey. You're under arrest, all right? You're under arrest. Let me go, okay? All right? Okay?
I got one. Use the other hand. Stop!
You're under arrest,
Stop
okay?
resisting!
Okay, stop f***ing resisting. Okay? You son of a bitch!
Stop resisting!
There it is, dude. Stop
Here,
it.
right his hand, Gruber.
I got it.
Your butt is king. Alright. Alright,
You son of a
hold on, I'm squeezing my finger. Okay.
Sorry. Alright, buddy, you are under arrest for aggravated battery to a PO, for resisting, obstructing. Okay? Shut the f up, okay?
33. What do you got? Agbat PO, domestic?
Yeah.
I got it.
Chunky.
Shut the f up, okay? You. Me. You. You. Alright.
I'll pull up my car.
Meanwhile, Lewis's encounter with law enforcement took a volatile turn. When officers attempted to detain him for questioning, he grew aggressive, resisting arrest and attempting to flee. His combative behavior escalated, forcing officers to use physical force to secure him. Even as he was subdued, Lewis hurled threats at the officers and the woman, shouting obscenities and vowing to harm her once he was free.
Okay? Hey, listen, I don't give a shit. Get off me, asshole! No, I'm not getting off you.
I didn't touch her.
Okay. That's cool, buddy.
You know what? I didn't touch her.
Oh! Hey, relax. Hey, what's your name, man? What's your name? What's your name? Was it? Hey, Mr.
No! You asshole. Oh!
You're back up, or else you can breathe, all right?
I didn't touch her. Yeah! I didn't touch her. That was him. I didn't touch her.
I don't want to talk about it, but you didn't have to run out and make it worse.
You also didn't have to grapple me, all right, man?
You just made it worse.
Yeah, I did.
But you just
No,
made it
dude.
worse.
Why do you think I was punching you, all right? You can't grapple an officer, buddy.
You just made it worse. If you,
You
didn't,
can?
all right, I'm
Okay.
getting off you. No more fighting. 'Cause
All right,
don't make whatever you know. Don't make this worse.
Touch your feet. Make sure you balls are
Two. Down right here. Right here. Right, man.
not good.
Yeah, you need to loosen his goddamn cuffs, too.
I'll loosen them once we have your seatbelt, all right, man?
And that's all your feet.
This is bull.
All right.
All right, what do you need? Do you want me to start unpacking with her?
Start on the packet, please.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs to get the f out, too.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs to go.
So we'll
Now.
put these on. So don't move.
Put me on it.
Don't move or else. Hey, hold on. I gotta pick up your own. Alright, I got you.
I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her, man.
Hey, you want me to take them off or not? Yes or no?
I didn't fucking touch her, man.
Okay, I keep them on. Alright?
I didn't fucking touch her. I'm gonna fucking kill him and I'm gonna kill her too. I'm gonna fucking kill her! Haha! I'm out of my fucking seatbelt, assholes! I didn't fucking touch her!
Following his arrest, Lewis was charged with multiple offenses, including interference with the reporting of domestic violence, unlawful restraint, resisting an officer, domestic battery, and aggravated battery on a peace officer.
I want my goddamn lawyer! You fucking bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill her. I'm gonna beat her fucking ass. Come on, man, I need some fucking air. Come on, asshole! I'm gonna fuck your bitch, too. Come on, man! Hurry the fuck up! This is bullshit! I didn't touch it, bitch! Wait till I fucking kill her. How about that? I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna kill your mother, everybody. Fuck you, bitch!
Lewis's criminal history was extensive, and his pattern of violence was well documented in Illinois court records. Initially held on a $200,000 bond, his story took a troubling turn when, after just 2 months in jail, a judge ordered his release on zero bond.
Wait till I fuck your bitch! I'm coming for your woman!
This decision had disastrous consequences. Within a week of his release, Lewis failed to appear in court, prompting a warrant for his arrest. It wasn't until November 2023 that he was apprehended. After spending 2 more months in jail, Lewis benefited from the Illinois Safety Act, which eliminated cash bail for most defendants. He was released yet again.
I'm beating her ass as soon as I get out in an hour. Hope you know that. I'm gonna beat your ass when I get out of here.
You guys ready? Oh, he's pissed.
In January 2024, Lewis pled guilty to felony domestic assault and felony assault on an officer. However, instead of facing significant jail time, he was referred to a diversion program and allowed to remain free, provided he complied with the court's requirements for drug testing and other measures.
I'm bleeding a bit, so be careful. Hey, man, you gonna be cool? You gonna be cool? You gonna be cool? Yeah. All right. Oh my word. Oh my word right now.
Lewis was charged with interference with reporting of domestic violence, resisting a peace officer, unlawful restraint, domestic battery, and aggravated battery on a peace officer. Illinois court records indicate that he has an extensive criminal history. Will County records indicate he was set a $200,000 bail. However, after 2 months in jail, the judge ordered Lewis to be released on a $0 bond. A week later, Lewis failed to show up to court, and a warrant was issued for his arrest.
On July 20th, 2021, officers in Sparta, Wisconsin, responded to a report of a physical altercation between a man and a woman. While en route, dispatch informed them that a witness had observed the woman grabbing the man by the throat, ripping his shirt, and pinning him to the ground. The woman, later identified as 20-year-old Nicole Campton, was reportedly preventing the man from leaving the scene.
Miss, stop! I'll take a second car. She's walking away from me now. Stand there.
Please don't tase her.
Stand there.
Don't tase her.
Stand there.
Please don't tase her.
Okay, I won't.
Okay,
Stand
okay.
there.
Nice, please, okay?
Stand there.
She's not.
Stand there.
Upon arrival, officers found Nicole and the man physically disengaging from each other. As one officer approached, Nicole appeared to assess the situation before deciding to walk away, ignoring initial instructions to stop. Moments later, she broke into a sprint, prompting a foot chase. pursuit was brief, and officers quickly caught up with her. Nicole resisted their attempts to restrain her, claiming she was unable to comply, as officers repeatedly directed her to put her hands behind her back. After a struggle, they managed to secure her, ensuring she could sit up and catch her breath.
I can't like this. Come on, stop.
Hey, roll on your stomach. Move your leg over.
Please, I can't breathe.
Hey, step back.
Ben, step back.
All right, let's get her.
Ow!
Listen, turn over to me. Turn over.
Stop!
Turn over.
Ow!
Put your arm behind your back.
Cuff her. And stop fighting.
I'm fucking trying, dude.
But you are trying. No. Roll over on your side so you can breathe. Reach your house. Roll around your side.
Please, no.
Roll on your side.
I can't.
Okay, well, I will help you.
I'm breathing, please.
What?
I'm breathing.
Okay, well, I need you to roll on your side so I can so I can lock the cuffs so they don't keep tightening on you.
I don't care. I really don't.
We have 2 detained.
Are you hurt at all? Huh? Was it these two that are involved or someone else?
I don't know. Clearly it was her because she took off on
Yeah. 10-4. Have him come 10:40.
Miss, is this your house? Are you able to sit up? Can you sit up? Can you sit on your butt?
Go with me, man.
Okay, sit up. Catch your breath. Catch your breath.
Despite these efforts to calm the situation, Nicole continued to resist and refused to cooperate during a search. The encounter escalated further when she kicked one of the officers in the leg, leading to an additional charge.
No.
Yeah, I got it. Do not pull away from me. Do you understand? You are under arrest. You are going to comply. You are not going to pull away from me.
4940.
Stand here. I do not know what's inside of here.
I don't even know if this is their house or not. So.
Farmville 28.
Jamal.
Just relax.
I can't.
Well, cover court.
Okay,
Relax.
just stand up, okay? Relax. If you quit resisting, then
Yeah, you fucking deal with it. Tell me how you feel on a daily basis, bitch.
Witnesses provided details that corroborated the initial report. A neighbor stated that Nicole had been all over the man, repeatedly grabbing him, ripping his shirt, and tackling him to the ground. According to this witness, Nicole seemed determined not to let the man leave, causing the altercation to draw attention.
You're not supposed to be doing this.
Then stop fighting me.
You're a man. You cannot
Tough
fucking
shit.
touch me.
Tough shit. Right
You
now, it's all we
cannot
got.
touch me.
That's all
no,
we got.
You need to get her over here. You cannot touch me.
Stop it.
Stop fucking touching me.
Stop it.
You cannot touch me.
Jenna, don't you kick me or you're going to go to the ground again. Get over here.
You fucking dick.
If you kick me, you're going to go face down into the ground. She's being an ass. You can't search her because she keeps squirming on me.
Yeah, you can't search me. You're right. You're not a female.
doesn't matter.
Relax. Well, we have to search you. You just added another charge by kicking me, by the way. Well, it's a felony.
I'll just fucking kill myself.
Shut up.
Those aren't locked, double locked at all.
Ow, what? Fucking hurts.
Well, you did this to yourself, dear.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I told you to stop. How many times?
Do not call the fucking cops.
It doesn't matter who
Tell them to
called.
show up.
It doesn't matter who called.
It does.
No, it does
It
not.
does. I did not do this. You can't say I did it when I did not do it, dumbass.
You didn't stop. Stop. Okay, now have a seat, please.
We're fucking hot in here.
I know that. This is hot after chasing after you, too.
Okay, scoot your feet in. Or is she gonna shut the door?
Get some air on you, okay?
Can you get my hair out of my face?
I'm gonna know EMS can come up on scene.
Just
scoot in, please, and I'll get the air on you.
The man involved in the incident explained that the argument began over a seemingly minor issue. Nicole had grown upset, believing he was prioritizing playing video games over spending time with her. When the argument intensified, he attempted to step away to defuse the situation, but Nicole followed him, reaching into his pockets and escalating the conflict further. He described feeling trapped, wanting space, but unable to leave without Nicole intervening.
What did you see here?
So, I was sitting in front of my window and they came up to the stop sign, and basically she was all over him. He didn't really do anything, but she kept grabbing him, ripped his shirt open.
He's valid. Negative 99. Go on. No kidding.
Kept jumping on top of him, trying to get him to the ground. They finally did get to the ground, but then came back up and wouldn't let him leave or anything else.
Where did this take place?
Right over here. I don't know whose squad that is.
Okay.
That's all I seen. I didn't know anything else about back here. What happened?
What drew your attention to him?
Oh, at first I'm like, are they just screwing around?
Yeah.
Because she was all over him. And
You said she said she was like jumping on his back or something?
10-4, go to the next.
And then she kept grabbing at his throat.
Charles,
And
Adam,
like,
Mary,
I'm
Paul,
calling
Tom,
this in.
Oceanora, first of
So
Nicole.
I mean, I can't
Unknown spelling.
legally use
I believe
my
the date
radio.
of birth, 76,
I'm on reserve.
23010623.
Okay.
Alright, so what's your name? Oh, stay in here. What's your name? So what is going on?
Just having a fight, and I wanted some space.
Okay, having a fight with this girl? Who is this?
That's my girlfriend.
That's what?
That's my girlfriend.
Just stand by with it. What's her name?
Nicole Kim.
Nicole Kim?
Campton. CAMPTON.
What was going on?
I tried. Fight started in the house.
Okay.
I wanted to leave. She sat in front of the door. I said I would just go out the window. So we were ringing around the rosy between the door and the window. Came out to the garage.
How'd you get out the door or the window? Yeah. Did you get out the door or the window?
I got out the door.
Okay.
She eventually just opened the door and let me go out.
Okay.
I went out into the garage. I opened the door. I was gonna go leave. I was just grabbing my cigarettes and stuff. She came out, started reaching in my pockets as if she was gonna grab something. I just didn't want her to do that. I tried to leave. She kept following me. I just wanted some space.
Well, she's got to also obey the law, so obey our commands. So, what happened when you guys are out here on the street?
She just kept trying to grab my stuff.
Like what stuff?
Whatever's in my pocket, whether it was cigarettes or phone or whatever.
Okay. Did she rip open your shirt or?
That was in the garage.
Okay. Did she hit you at all?
We just pushed each other a little bit. I don't know. I get lost in the moment.
Nicole's behavior led to multiple charges, including felony battery to an officer, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Most of the charges were later dismissed, with only the charges for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest upheld. The court offered Nicole a path to redemption, allowing her record to be eligible for expungement after 1 year if she avoided further legal trouble and fulfilled all court-ordered financial obligations.